I've been dumb and so heartsick, dumb enough to fall for all of my heartstricks.
Debby and Josh Dunn have been together since 2013. They are married and have a dog named Jim, but they were broken up from 2015. She released a song with her band in 2016, Secondhand, which might have been inspired by that breakup.
Lessons now I've learned.
Actress Debby Ryan and 21 Pilots drummer Josh Dunn met through a common friend in 2013. Soon they started dating, and Debby revealed in an Instagram post that Josh had learned how to tie a bow for their first date. She wrote, "Happy birthday, boy. Thanks for learning how to tie a bow tie for our first date, and everything we've figured out together since. You were only 24 here, before I dyed your hair and you taught me love." The pair posted funny Vine videos together, and were also frequently posting their dates on Instagram, including trips to Disneyland, which Debby referred to as the happiest place on earth. Debby is very supportive of Josh's work, and is a huge fan of 21 Pilots. Her favorite album is Vessel. She has been coming to their shows all these years supporting them. She stated that she prefers the smaller venue shows because the band plays the less popular songs, which she has deep love for. The couple's relationship started facing difficulties because of Josh's touring and being away for a long time. Debby was open about it on her posts. "Harder goodbyes, happier hellos," she wrote. "One more month. I miss this boy." At the Never Ending concert in July 2014, Debby talked about Josh. "He goes on the road a lot, he travels all the time, so whenever he's in town, I get to see him for a second, and then he goes away again, and the night before he leaves is always lonely, kind of strange feeling, feels like it's about to end, even though he's not gone yet." Dollar Store Locket is a song that feels like what it's like to be in a relationship, and knowing that he's always about to leave. In 2015, the pair called it quits. Debby Ryan tweeted, "Single and not trying to mingle." In 2016, Debby with her band, The Never Ending, released a song called Secondhand, which many fans believe is about Josh. "Strike me up, and watch me burn, for secrets now I hide, for lessons now I've learned." The actress struggled with her body image and an eating disorder at that time. "I'd gone through heartbreak, and my close friend was going through cancer, and I emotionally ate, and was dealing with a full-blown eating disorder," she opened up. "I put on 12 pounds, which isn't much on the Hollywood scale, but everyone online was calling me fat and speculating that I was on drugs. It enraged me so much." Later in 2016, Debby and Josh got back together. In 2017, 21 Pilots won a Grammy Award. When they were announced as the winners, Josh and Tyler did a little sketch where they ignored their partners and went to hug each other, leaving Debby and Jenna hanging. Debby and Josh started to bless our timelines again with cute couple photos and captions. Together they got a dog and named him Jim. He goes everywhere with them, even on tours. Josh proposed to Debby in 2018. They were together on tour, and towards the end of the tour they were in New Zealand. Debby was surprised, because Josh wasn't a big planner, and she didn't see it coming. Josh said it was one of the most beautiful places he's ever been. "There were all these beautiful details about the date that he kind of really surprised me with. He blew me away." Josh Dunn designed the ring and flew Debby's brother and sister out. They got engaged in a tree house, which, according to Debby, has a lot of significance for the two of them. They even have a picture on Instagram from 2013 holding hands at the table with the caption, "Candle-lit dinner in a treehouse." But fans speculate it could also have been significant because of the Forest song by 21 Pilots. Josh and Debby got married on New Year's Eve in 2019. They planned their wedding in 28 days. Debby's close friend had passed away recently, who was very excited for their wedding. "It really rocked me and put a lot of things in perspective. It didn't feel important to wait anymore, to stop being busy, or for things to line up perfectly. Intending to do things is not nearly as powerful as doing, as we aren't promised tomorrow," Debby said for Vogue. They didn't want to have a wedding ceremony in a ballroom. "It became more and more important to us that the sanctity of the union exist in a reverent place." Debby said about her wedding dress that for a long time, it was the only image of a wedding dress she had saved, and the only image in a folder titled Wedding on her phone. Debby wrote a beautiful caption on Instagram, "Feels like growing up, and moving through life is just evolving through different types of complicated. He is where all the voices narrow into one sound." My only simplicity, where the important things are clear, other things aren't that important. He's my heart outside my body. He's a cold water awakening and a warm bed. He's the place I can rest. During COVID, 21 Pilots made a song called Level of Concern, and Debby appeared in the music video alongside Josh.
My husband, who, there's no better way to say it, is an international rock star.
They love to hang out at Debby's sets and Josh's tours, and are best friends with Tyler and Jenna Joseph. When Debby was asked how she found her true love so early, she said, "I got it right the first time. I feel really lucky." Josh wrote, "She's beautiful, sophisticated, hilarious, irreverent, punk rock, witty, hardworking, ever-growing, supportive, strong, and perfect. And I married her. New Year's Eve was the best night of my life. I'll love you forever, Deborah Dunn." Josh tweeted The Rock, "You missed heck of a party." Debby Ryan responded, "No he didn't," with a picture of Dwayne Rock Johnson sitting at the church. Wayne tweeted, "But I was there in bald, tattooed spirit. Congrats to you guys. The kind of good news we need during this time. And amen to whoever left my face iPad on the church pew. And remember the #1 rule, she's usually always right." Josh, Debby and her brother did a Facebook Live asking each other questions. Debby revealed that she had a different upbringing than most kids. She moved a lot with her family. And she even lived in Germany some of her childhood. She had a great relationship with her brother growing up, and feels like that had some effect on her current relationship with her husband. "We were each other's best friends. We were each other's mentors and hobbies. We would play around forest in Germany. It was like, together do we want to go cook a meal, or do we want to play video games?" She compared that to her and Josh's relationship. "I respect that you have your own thing going on, but we're doing it as teammates, as people who are doing things so separately, and coming back together and doing things together, and that extends from everything, from our separate careers, separate hobbies and friendships, to TV shows and movies that we like, and the biggest thing, raising our dog." She opened up about being disconnected from her body sometimes. "I don't know if I've ever spoken publicly about this, but I feel very disconnected from my body sometimes. I feel very dissociative, and like I'm on autopilot. And it's helpful for me to have my brain tell my body to do a thing, and have my body do the thing and rise to that occasion." When Debby asked Josh what he's grateful for, he said, "The desire to learn and grow." He continued, "For my dog Jim, for you, a wife, a person in my life that we have so many of the same points of view, and some different points of view, and I think that's cool about a partnership, and someone you're doing life with. I'm grateful for coffee." The husband and wife moved from LA to Ohio, where Josh Dunn grew up. They are also now closer to his bandmate Tyler and his wife Jenna, who also live in Ohio.